Camcorder Cameron here. Today I'm going to be watching Harry Potter, the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is my favorite movie of the series. I've seen this one the most times out of all the other Harry Potter movies. So I'm really excited today. Let's get into it. Let's have some fun. This movie just brings out the werewolf in me. I love werewolf movies, okay? I'm not gonna lie. You put a werewolf in a movie, I'm sold. I think he's a little bit too old to be checking on him in the night. Never know what you're gonna see at this age.
I need you to sign this form.
What is it?
Nothing.
Harry Potter should get a write-off because everybody knows how horrific his aunt and uncle are.
My dad wasn't a drunk.
We love a man with power. You know, this is the movie. This is Harry's coming-of-age movie.
Let me tell you.
That's such a good sequence. Oh, I loved his drawing of Hedwig.
You've nowhere to go.
Anywhere's better than here.
Anywhere is better than there. I love how immediately active the camera work is in this movie. Like, it's following Harry. It's always in action as compared to the last movie. When I was a little girl, this scene was so scary. What just happened to his wand there?
What you fell over for?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Well, come.
This scene is great comedic relief after that scary scene. I love the way this man looks. This scene is just good fun.
Who is that? That man?
Only the sexiest man in the wizarding world.
That is Sirius Black, that is.
I love how Sirius, he kind of embraces his crazy persona, you know? He's putting it on for the camera. Screaming. Maybe he is insane. Whoa! This is so cool.
So that's that. And no harm done.
Nepo baby alert. Boys will be boys, won't they? He's only breaking the biggest wizard rule out there.
We have a killer on the loose.
Sirius Black, you mean? But what's he got to do with me?
There's nothing like the setup of a good mystery. Learning about Sirius Black, hearing he's this murderer on the loose. Ooh! The plot is being laid out. That is such excellent camera work. It like transitions so seamlessly from zooming in outside and then us being behind a window pane.
I'm warning you, Hermione.
Oh, I love that. Especially because you know it's Hermione and Ron's cat if you've seen this before. And Hermione has the cutest cat.
You know the Egyptians used to worship cats?
Yeah, along with a dung beetle.
You guys don't have to wonder what side of the argument I'm on. I love this perspective where we get full shot of this poster. More messaging that we should be on the lookout for this man.
When you stopped,
Voldemort.
don't say his name.
Why would I go looking for someone who wants to kill me?
Good question, Harry. Rat power, rat power. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but when I was 10 years old, I had a pet rat named Zippers. Rats are excellent pets, let me tell you. I love the Rain. The Rain is a paid actor in this scene.
Why are we stopping?
Why are we stopping? Beautiful shot. We just get beautiful shot after beautiful shot.
Bloody hell. What's happening?
I'm scared. You know, ghosts make it cold. Oh, and this is genuinely so terrifying. The Dementors have to be the scariest thing in the Harry Potter universe, in my opinion. Scarier than Voldemort, yes. The cat said, "Don't come for me." Harry needs to hiss like that.
Here, eat this. It'll help. It's all right, it's chocolate.
I would love somebody to feed me chocolate after every bad thing that happened to me.
But someone was screaming. A woman.
No one was screaming, Harry.
Who was screaming? Harry's mom. I spoiled it for you. Double, double, toil and trouble. I sing this song all the time, you guys. Double, double, toil and trouble. Look it up if you've never heard it. Great song. And why do they sing with toads? That is just such a beautiful little touch. And I love that they're singing a witchy song. Like, something wicked this way comes true. The Dementors.
R.J. Lupin, who's kindly consented to fill the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Another year, another new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. They can't keep them, can they? They're all evil or implicated in a scheme.
I mean, you actually fainted.
Shove off, Malfoy.
Malfoy, it's your 3rd year and yet you can't grow up, can you?
Our own Rubius Hagrid.
That's my uncle! He really is giant. And it doesn't always seem that way when he's standing around a bunch of kids. But seeing him next to those other professors, like, wow, he is huge. Yes! I love her. Yes!
My boys!
She's awesome. Oh, so creepy. And they're supposed to keep them safe from Sirius Black? Are you kidding me? This lady successfully embodies this character.
To be read. But first,
She is unsettling.
you have the Grim.
She is so dramatic. Well, you know what? Harry doesn't die. If I was at Hogwarts, this would be my favorite class. I would never have a sick day in this class. I think that I would be Hagrid's understudy.
Dumbledore's got this oaf teaching classes.
Shut up, Malfoy.
Yeah, you insult my favorite class? Watch your mouth.
Say hello to Buckbeak.
I'm gonna cry right now just thinking about Buckbeak. I love Buckbeak. Do you guys agree that Buckbeak looks like my cat? I think they look a lot alike.
Now, who'd like to come and say hello? Well done, Harry. Well done.
Teacher's pet. I would bow before a majestic creature like that. Aww.
Well done, Harry. Well done.
And the creature bows back. Only until Buckbeak gives his consent can you approach. Ugh. I don't like that. Keep your hands to yourselves, children. Oh. It likes being pet. Look at it. It's just cautious. Yes! I've always wanted to do this. I do think you could use a saddle, though. Wahoo! Gotta scream with joy at every opportunity. It's not often we see Harry happy. And animals, more than anything, can see into your soul and see your love and kindness. They see right through you. And that's how they trust you to ride on their back. And we'll see that Buckbeak sees right through another certain someone, but doesn't like what he sees.
How am I doing my first day?
Brilliant, Professor.
Oh, Hagrid's insecure a little bit. That's so cute. And he's already broken 3 different rules. You freaking idiot. You weren't paying attention to anything. And I hate this. Oh, f you, Malfoy. You're such a whimpering, little, pathetic, spoiled baby. I can never forgive Malfoy for this. Never will I ever. And I think this is ultimately why Harry and Malfoy never can overcome their differences and become friends. It's because of Buckbeak and what Malfoy did and does to Buckbeak.
It's like trying to catch smoke. Like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands.
I love that line. Like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. I love that ASMR. Yes! And this is the most memorable classroom scene out of this whole movie.
No one knows.
When'd she get here?
Boggart's...
The fact that Hermione gets to time travel just so she can take extra classes is crazy.
Neville, will you join me, please?
Always picking on Neville.
What frightens you most of all? Sorry?
Professor Snape.
At least he's honest. You'd think he would be a little embarrassed about that. Everybody's excited for this class project, but I wouldn't want my enemies in class to know what my biggest fear is.
Ridiculous!
That is scarier than the snake right there. Horrifying.
No permission form signed, no visiting the village. That's the rule, Potter.
Bitch! You're a bitch for that, Professor McGonagall. And y'all know his guardians are abusive. This is all a part of the scheme. They knew that his parent or guardian wouldn't sign that. They knew. They didn't want him to go on that trip. They wanted him alone at Hogwarts. Ooh, I love seeing that. Like, Hogwarts clearly needs a good power wash, and you think with magic they could do that, but it adds to the aesthetic to see the corrosion of the material and the moss growing up on the side.
The very first time I saw you, Harry, I recognized you immediately. Not by your scar, by your eyes. They're your mother, Lily's.
That's the best thing you can tell Harry, is that he reminds you of his parents. Oh, so beautiful. Why did they never have this director direct another Harry Potter movie? It's literally so freaking beautiful. Like, he understands the universe more than anyone else. Sue me. I said it. And I love that evil isn't just a threat to the mortals, but evil has a way of touching the ghosts at Hogwarts and the paintings. I need to get me one of these doors. Dementors, you're not doing a very good job, are you? GTFO, Hogwarts Dementors. I'm not getting enough Snape in this movie so far. Like, give me more. This is the first time I'm seeing him in the flesh.
What about Potter? Should he be warned? Perhaps.
They dare say that while they walk past his body. That is so cool, and I would fall asleep so easily if I was in a room like that. And how fun, like a whole school-wide sleepover. You know the kids love that. The first leaf of fall. Aww. Mother has arrived.
Turn to page 394.
Ugh! I love him. He is so freaking theatrical.
Miss Granger, are you incapable of restraining yourself, or do you take pride in being an insufferable know-it-all?
There's no winning with him.
Sir, it's Quidditch tomorrow.
Jocks don't get a pass in this classroom. Ugh. I've never been this invested in a Quidditch game before. Something about the rain, I think. The Omen. Who's to say that a barking dog is a bad omen? Not me. I'm scared.
Arresto momentum!
Finally, somebody in charge decides to do something. I'm surprised Hermione didn't have to come in and save him.
Your broom, it sort of blew into the Whomping Willow and...
Well, he's gonna have no problem getting himself another. Wow, look at these massive ferns. Breathtaking. Wow. It's so beautiful. Oh, and he's petting his little baby owl. Everybody gets to go have fun except for him, because he comes from a broken home. And he's being punished for that, isn't he?
So you mean this map shows everyone where they are, what they're doing every minute of every day?
Kind of like Santa Claus. Santa vision. Why would they ever let that be on their twin clutches? That is a sacred thing right there. The ultimate sneaky guide. Yay! I love this cloak. If I could have anything in Harry Potter, it would be the invisibility cloak. I love to sneak around. Oh, and he just wants to go on the field trip with everyone else. He's just a boy. Still a child.
Bit grand for you, isn't it, Weaselby? Don't your family sleep in one room?
Okay, my ultimate theory, and I don't need anybody else to justify this because I know it in my heart. Malfoy has a crush on Hermione, and that's why he's so hell-bent on bullying the three of them. Hee hee. I love it. I love this. Malfoy, you're so wimpy.
Harry!
Bloody hell, Harry.
It's funny because you could tell Ron didn't know it was him. Ugh, if I could sneak like this.
Shut the damn door!
The shrunken heads, they're a little freaky, I'm not gonna lie. It's like every time I see Harry underneath this cloak, it makes me feel like I'm watching a slasher movie and I'm getting the killer cam.
Sirius Black was and remains to this day Harry Potter's godfather.
Bum, bum, bum. I love these candles. They look like human spines.
It's the happiest I've ever felt. But it's complicated.
This is therapy for Harry. He's never been to a therapist before. This is the closest he's ever gonna get.
Your cat killed him.
Did not!
You know, and if a cat did kill Scabbers, it would be the natural instinct of a cat.
Said how Buckbeak was a good hippogriff. Oh!
I'm sorry, you guys. You know how dramatic I am, but this Buckbeak stuff, I don't f around with that.
And then he asked for the worst, did old Lucius?
They're not sacking you.
No, I'm not sacked.
F you, Lucius. How could you do this to Buckbeak? All because your son doesn't know how to listen to a lecture. I guess money buys the death penalty. More late night reading.
You tell those spiders wrong.
You tell those spiders. That's a good scene. How does the map know their names? Now, how could somebody with only a pinky left be strutting the halls of Hogwarts at night? And you're like, what? Why can't I see him right now? And it's a very intense moment. But in reality, he's just a little rat scurrying about, and that's why you can't see him. I want Severus to stumble upon me in the halls.
Reveal your secrets.
Nice try.
You insolent little...
Professor.
I love when Snape whips the bob.
It's full of dark magic.
I seriously doubt it, Severus.
Seriously doubt it? Oh, are you serious? You think they would be very careful about saying the word serious these days with somebody seriously on the loose?
You know, your father never set much store by the rules either.
Was Mr. Potter a bad boy? Why haven't we gotten a Lily and James Harry Potter prequel? Hello. I'm sure we will now that we've had a Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. People are eating up that love story. Give me Lily and James. I want to see that bad boy, good girl love story.
Earlier on, it showed someone in the castle. Peter Pettigrew.
Lupin just peed his pants right there. This is also a really cool class because it combines of what we think of as mere mortals when we think of magic, like crystal balls, tea leaves. All of that stuff has a history of magic.
You may be young in years, but the heart that beats beneath your bosom is as shriveled as an old maid's.
Ah! Projecting much? She said, I don't have time for this. Bitch, I'm f***ing being in 2 places at once to be in this class, so you're gonna insult me like that? I love this. This is almost Lynchian, this scene. It's spooky.
And servant and master shall be reunited once more.
And all of a sudden, we're watching a demonic possession movie. Creepy, you guys. Beautiful shot. We love the crows, but we don't love the sharpening of Buckbeak's murder knife. And Dumbledore. I know he always has some other plan, but how could he just stand idly by and let him sharpen the blade? I love this part.
Look who's here.
Ah! She said, don't fuck with me today. I'm on my f***ing period for the first time. He is such a simpering baby. He probably likes being dominated.
Run for word to anyone, understood?
Yeah.
That felt good.
Yeah, you should be scared. Are you gonna run off and tell everybody a girl hit you? Oh.
Oh, look at him.
He sits like a majestic cat.
You're alive!
Want to keep a closer eye on your pets, Ron.
And where have you been scurrying around, Scabbers boy? I volunteer as tribute for Hagrid's wife. I could live this life of mythical creatures. I'm really wondering, biggest mystery yet, how can Hagrid be single?
Buckbeak, hereinafter called the Condemned, shall be executed this day at sundown.
I thought I just saw...
myself.
Let's go.
When I was a little girl, my best friend got a hand-me-down of this movie's like Lego set, and it came in like a giant storage bin, one of those big like attic plastic storage bins, all just full of tiny little Lego set pieces for you to build of this Hagrid hut and Hogwarts, and I would pretend I was in this movie. We had a little Lego Buckbeak. But we never did that with our Legos. And why? Oh, why, Hermione? Why are you snuggling Ron right now? It's crazy how quickly the climax just sneaks up on you in this movie. Like, this movie is so good. I feel like I'm only halfway through.
Harry, I'm hiding, run! It's the Grim!
The Grim! That is so cute that that's what he calls it. Was she on Double Dutch team? Hermione, why? She said, if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
I'm not sorry because I'd rather you two get together than you and Ron, Hermione. Ron's not right for you. Maybe in the books they have more chemistry, but the actors, Harry and Hermione, have more chemistry than Ron and Hermione in the movies. I never read the books, okay? And where are we? Underneath the evil tree is this like underground wooden shack? That is so magical. I have dreams that look like this at night. Oh.
If you want to kill Harry, you'll have to kill us too.
No.
Hello, Ron and Hermione ship. Harry does not hesitate to strangle this grown man. And that is the ultimate betrayal, Lupus.
Well, Sirius, looking rather ragged.
This whole time you've been petting Harry, trying to arm him with power. Ultimately, you're the one that takes the wand away from him.
Come on, let's kill him! Wait! I did my waiting!
So it sounds like he wants to kill Harry. Right? Harry's thinking, oh my god, my godfather wants to kill me that bad just because I'm the son of Lily and James? Little do they know, they're talking about the rat in Ron's hands.
Come out and play!
And where does Snape come from?
Vengeance is sweet.
Oh, he loves vengeance.
Expelliarmus!
Harry, that was uncalled for.
Pettigrew's alive! And he's right there!
Hey!
You're rat!
That is good. No, don't take his baby. Yo! Try to catch a rat. Ugh, so freaking gross. He's not cute anymore.
I wanna die! I wanna die rather than betray my friends!
And that's why I love Sirius. Like, he's sexy.
But if Voldemort didn't kill you, then we would! Together! No!
Harry, you're too good for your own good.
I know what he is, but we'll take him to the castle.
I know he's a dirty little rat, but we'll let Dumbledore decide what to do with him.
I said we take...
The music is so good. It's bringing it back. You remember the scene whenever Ron's father was talking to Harry about Sirius Black? That's the same music that's playing now. Brilliant!
Normally, I have a very sweet disposition as a dog.
And just like that, Sirius goes from villain to slut.
So painful. It's too late. It's ruined.
It'll have to be chopped off.
Ron, thinking your leg will have to be chopped off just so you can get Hermione's sympathies? I see through that.
But if you ever wanted a different home...
Come and live with you.
Hope is a dangerous thing for a person like Harry to have, but he has it. Lupin literally said, "Oh my god. That's why I was acting crazy. I forgot it was my time of the month."
Expelliarmus!
Freaking Peter Pettigrew, you're so sniking, evil, slithery. You know Ron could catch him in a heartbeat. Ooh, and this is gruesome. Ew, who wants to see that? And Snape is just out there trying to protect the children. This is the most epic scene. Snape is like, stay away from the children. Keep it away from the children, you two. This is a real battle. A female wolf I can mate with? Let me take this full moon opportunity. The way it pans out like that, it gives you that feeling of impending doom. Like there's nothing you can do in this situation.
Specto Patronum!
And he felt that immediately. He said, let me protect my love. My family love. He's the only family I have left. But he's no match for the Dementors. Dumbledore, how could he let this happen? No, and this part is so terrifying. The silence is scarier than the choking. Who is that buck? The glowing, glistening buck across the lake. I just want to cry. Like, knowing everything that happens later on just makes this scene like the most emotionally intense scene in the movie. I'm holding it back because of my makeup. But Harry, he experiences that as a spiritual experience between him and his parents beyond the grave. You know, he wants to believe that they saved him and his godfather in that moment. But he saved himself. So in a way, like, it's beautiful that he could save himself, but it's also very crushing that his parents didn't do it.
They're going to suck out his soul.
Wait, hold on. Their death penalty is sucking out the soul via Dementor? Is that what that means?
Honest and true is meaningless to those who've forgotten how to listen.
Dumbledore. I love whenever we get to see flashes of Dumbledore's true personality, because he really does hide it behind his onion layers of deception. He's a madman. And to get to replay from the third person perspective your most badass moment, yeah, I would want to see myself from behind when I slapped somebody across their face.
Good punch.
Thanks.
You know, she loved that. And Harry likes seeing her do it too. Again, I'm going to say I love to sneak around. This time they're sneaking, but they don't need the invisibility cloak because they got time on their hands. I love this repetition of this scene because we already know everything that's gonna happen, but it's not redundant. It's fresh, it's new. It's like I know everything that's gonna happen to those previous characters. I didn't know Hermione was the one that was gonna throw that rock. I just love it when the puzzle pieces connect. Oh, Buckbeak, he's like, yes, I already know you. You don't even need to bow. Oh, he's so cozy. He's like, no, I'm taking my mid-afternoon nap. How dare you pull on my leash? He's a spoiled creature. Yes, Hermione with the treats And the camera made sure to zoom in on these ferret treats earlier when it introduced this original setting with the pumpkins.
Oh, yes, indeed, indeed. And all the strawberries.
Okay, and Dumbledore, in the past, but thinking ahead, is like, let me take this moment to distract everybody. Dumbledore, you little sneaky snake. The mind games he plays. Everybody should fear him because he's the mastermind.
It was my dad who conjured the Patronus.
Harry, your dad's
Dead, I know.
That's so heartbreaking.
What are you doing?
saving your life.
And did the chicken lay the egg, or did the chicken come before the egg, you know? Did Hermione hear the howl, and then in that moment she knew to howl? Or did she howl, and then that's why later she knew? I don't know. The werewolf is so cute when it chases them. He can smell them. He wants to find his mate. So creepy, you see him back there. Oh, Buckbeak! Oh! I forgot about this! Yes! The apex predator! No.
Sirius. Come on!
They can't catch a break.
My dad will come. He'll conjure the Patronus.
Oh, this is the heartbreak.
Harry!
Expecto Patronum!
I just feel so sad for Harry. He has no parents, you guys. He only has himself. Buckbeak's got you, though. The holding cell. He looks so darling in there.
But you're innocent. And you know it. And for now, that'll do.
Harry's approval is the only approval that matters to Sirius.
You have
my mother's eyes.
And he only knows that from what other people tell him about his mom, because he never got to know his parents. Don't go! I hate that he has to leave Harry. Like, they just got to know each other. Harry is, for the first time, had family ties to his parents like that. Only for it to be taken away.
Well?
He's free. We did it.
Did what? Good night.
Dumbledore!
Seems that somebody let slip the nature of my condition.
Oh, I wonder who it is. Snape! And it's crazy that, like, the last time we saw Lupin, he was this scary monster running after them. Now they're just right back to where they started before the full moon even happened. You know, Harry sees Lupin beyond his worst side of himself. The side of himself he can't control. Harry, he's such a good character.
It's a firebolt.
Why am I cheering? Harry could have bought himself a firebolt. It came with Buckbeak's feather because Sirius got that for him. Where did Sirius get the money from? It doesn't matter. All that matters is he's the best godfather ever. Oh, freeze frame. Harry is so happy. Oh, and that's how it ends. Iconic. Why do I want to cry again? Sad because it's over. Happy that it happened. Alfonso Cuarón, was this just a cash grab for you? Why? Why would you give us the most magnificent Harry Potter movie to ever exist, only to abandon us shortly after and never do another Harry Potter movie? Why? Because it just gives me this yearning from there on after. Every other Harry Potter movie from here on out pales in comparison to the mark you left on this universe. He understood the assignment. He said, let me show you what Hogwarts can do. Let me invent for you the places your mind couldn't even imagine when you were reading the books. Alfonso, He went on to do bigger and better things, I suppose, in his own mind, but he left us Potterheads in turmoil. Okay? Disagree with me if you want, but from my memory, the Harry Potter movies go downhill from here. We'll see in my rewatch if I agree with that, because really the first 3 movies are the only movies that I remember. From here on out, I've probably seen the rest of the movies only once ever. Probably when ABC Family was doing the Harry Potter marathon they love to do. So with that being said, this movie is quite obviously at the top of my ranking list. Prisoner of Azkaban, you are forever and always my number 1. Baby, Dark Knight of my soul, I love you. I'm sending love out there to my Patreon members. You guys support me more than anyone else. If you guys aren't already my dear subscribers, please consider becoming a member of my Patreon. Okay, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching it this far. Let me know what you want me to see next. Camcorder Camerin signing out, bitch.